Hello all, and there's been a lot of additions to my collection recently. There was a toy show, I picked some stuff from a friend, and the A case came to Canada. So I figured, since I unboxed it all, let's just do an unboxing. We'll start with the more recent ones, like that those who want to know more about those can watch this, and those who are less, if you're less interested with older stuff, which is understandable, right? So we'll get to that after. We'll start with the recent ones. I got everything I needed. I was first to a shipper, and so I did get the regular treasure hunt. I saw the regular version of the super, so that one was there. I didn't miss it. It's just there was no super. It's fine. No worries there. All right, so these are the ones from AKs that I needed. Along with the treasure hunt, which that one's the only one that I will be keeping, still as packaging, because that's how I collect them every year. All right, so we'll open these up. This is the Pass and Go, the one based on the Monopoly car, and done for the 90-year anniversary of Monopoly. By the way, guys, check this. It does not have a monocle. The Monopoly man never had a monocle. One of those fun little facts. All right. So what's really cool about this, as you can guess, it is all metal. No, I'm wrong. 2 of the 3 layers used are metal. So you've got the top and the base. So those are diecast, and they feel really nice and hefty. It's great. And the interior is black plastic. Right. I really love the chrome they added to the silverish wheels. It's great. Very happy with this. This is cool. I don't know if there's much, the deco potential for this, or it just gets released every year, or every 2 years, something like that. But yeah, it's really cool. I highly recommend it. Like it quite a bit. All right, then I collect Impalas. So here's a 59 Impala, the new one. Weird though. There's number 44 in A case. All right. So here it is. Oh, I forgot to tell you, it is part of the Lay and Low. So yes, it is a lowrider. And one thing it's so weird. I like Impalas, but I hadn't realized that since it looks kind of like a 55 Chevy, right? Well, it's because the Impala was eventually like a really upper trim of those earlier Chevys. All right, really like the white wall tires. Those are some of my favorites from Hot Wheels. Yeah, cool deco. And the fact that luckily the lights are part of the chrome base, it at least gives it a distinction from the front. All right, that's good stuff. Then we've got the 2020 Ford Mustang Shelby GT500 from the Night Speed series. I don't collect too many Mustangs because I try to collect just a few Corvettes, a few Mustangs, or else it'd be too much. But I do like the Mustang Shelby casting, the 2021. Very, very fun stuff. This one's got a really, really cool deco. Like all around. So you got it, well, all around. Okay, calm down, Will. All right, so you do have the sides. It's a really nice flame deco too. All the sponsors for the race car. Then we've got it both on the roof and the hood. That's nice. And we do have the interior coming out here. That's what I like about the casting, is that they use elements from the plastic to give some variety to the front. So for example, we've got the base also acting as the grille, where you do see you see here, I do like the Cobra emblem, pretty cool stuff. And then the interior works as this part here. All right, but yes, sadly no taillights or headlights. We have the Cobra emblem in the back as well. All right, and then we've got, this is the only other one that I was curious of for the A case, because it is fun. We've got an Accelerator vehicle. It was like a big deal that came back last year, and now it looks like they're just, using it. And what's fun is that Accelerators work really, really well as X-Racers, because in X-Racer you've got to have the plastic body, and the whole point of Accelerators is that there was that accelerating technology where if you have it on the base, it would accelerate more. So yeah, pretty fun. I do like purple and green, kind of jokerish in a cyber way. So yeah, that's what I care about for a case. All right, now at the toy show, I will go with. Now we're gonna go back to like the earliest one. So what I was able to find. Well, first I'll show you what was already like I got that was already unboxed. So I have a Golf Deco or a doll Golf livery collection, and like the prices on these things are really expensive. Because I mean, mostly you could find them. I mean, I never find it loose. When it's advertised, it's usually always like mint. So of course they put them in price, which makes perfect sense. Well, they should. But the thing is that since I take them out of the packaging, paying the mint price for me is not optimal. Yeah, but luckily at the show, someone was selling these at $8 Canadian loose already. So it was just a collector that also clicks loose and was selling it back at that. So that's great. So it's close to, or it basically is the price I would have paid if I bought it new when it originally came out, which to me is really good. And so I get to have some for my Golf livery collection and for my Fiat Cinquecento collection. And this is using the older casting, which has the wipers. All right, and I got another BMW 2002. Some nice Golf liveries. That's to the side. Now you understand maybe where some of the other interests come from. So I was able to also get recently the Ford GT in a Golf livery. I had the GT40 and the GT40 67. Those were all Golf, but those were slightly more recent. This one's a bit older. This one is from 2016. Yeah, it's actually through a trade. I'm very happy with this. All right, and there you go. A nice Ford GT in a Golf livery. Very happy to add to my collection. I mean, it's too bad that there's a lack of consistency in the pale blue, right? It's like a bunch of different shades, but still fun. So that's really, really fun. I'll leave it there. All right. Now we're gonna go way back to, like I said, the earliest one I have is 1997, and it is actually 1990. You know what? No, that's right. These 1997 models. All right. This was not a first collection, first edition. I believe it was maybe the year before. But yeah, this is the rigger motor, and it is, they say it here, it's a coffin-shaped cockpit. But to be honest, it's very much inspired from the Munsters car. All right, and here it is. And it always breaks my heart to, open it up. It's so nice to see in the packaging. But I mean, I'm not gonna. If I start collecting loose, I'll have no space. If I start collecting mint and card and not loose, then I'll be losing a lot of space. No time, and my wife will be very angry. But anyways, moving on. This is cool. So the rigger motor, I do collect it quite a bit. I really try to get the older versions, since this is a casting that sadly suffered a lot, like cheapened out a lot as it's trying to lower the budget of it with its retooling. That's too bad. But yeah, this original version, really, really awesome. You see there's extra layer here of the skeletons and like the grill, which is kind of like a tombstone in this case. That's beautiful. I really love that red chrome. Makes it very Dracula-ish with this color scheme. Actually, a lot. Very, very Dracula. This is cool, man. I'm so happy to get these. Always fun to find that. That was at the toy show. I can't believe it. I had looked over the person's table and for some reason it did jump at me, but then when I saw it, I was really happy. All right, moving on. There is the Phantom Corsair. So this is I believe it's the 38 Corsair. This was a supercar developed by Heinz, the guy who did do the Ketchup, but never caught on because he died. Although it was in a Frank Sinatra film. All right, we'll open this one first. This is from 2003. This is from the Boulevard Buccaneers. All right. It's like a pirate themed series. They don't make stuff like that these days much. But yeah, here's your pirate on your Phantom Corsair. So yeah, it's a car from the 30s, but like a prototype car. Very fun. They make quite a few of the Phantom Corsair. There's lots of nice decals to collect, so I'll be looking for that. Now we've got the one from the year after. Oh, this was also 2003. Oh, so the same year? Interesting. No, that doesn't make sense. Oh, wait. I mean, it's 2003, and this is 2003, but they have like different. I mean, it's different kind of card. I don't know. I don't know. Hey, it's cool. You actually get to see the cars in the back that are part of the Boulevard Buccaneers. That's pretty awesome. That'd be fun to bring back. Yeah, that's cool stuff. All right. And this one's got like a checklist instead. All right, so here we got the other Phantom Corsair. Kind of weird. They would do two the same year. Oh, okay. Well, that's... Wow, this thing disintegrated. Okay. That's not great. Ugh. Sorry, guys. Okay, let's just... This box is not working. All right. Here's the other Phantom Corsair, and this one is police livery. And yeah, I know you saw that the bubble had like some severe sun damage, but it's not reflected onto this diecast vehicle. So it looks fine. That's a really, really cool metal flake. I wouldn't know. It's like ice blue. That's one hell of a color, guys. This is beautiful stuff. Yeah, really happy with these awesome old school cars. All right. Well, old school, but like it's like retro future. All right, now other fun stuff. Let's go with, actually this is part of the same set as this. So it was called the Roll Patrol. Phantom Corsair was the 7 of 10. This one is 3 of 10. This is Sid Mead's Sentinel 400, which is a limo. And Sid Mead was basically, if you're a kid who grew up in the 80s or 90s, if you have an image of the future, it's probably drawn by Sid Mead or inspired by his kind of art, his art. And yeah, this was like a future limo. In this case, what they're using as a police car. It's pretty cool. By the way, like the Phantom Corsair, even though it's a very unique casting, they use it for like all sorts of decos. So yeah, looking forward to finding more of this. Cool stuff. All right, next we'll go with the, we're not in order, that's fine. So this is the Mad Fast. It's a casting that I collect. And this is actually the first edition of the Mad Fast. That's pretty awesome. Yeah. 2008. And here you go. This is also another one where it did suffer a bit of a downgrade with lowering the price. Far from as bad as this. Nothing as egregious. This one, all it is that, as you can see here, there is a diecast body and a chrome base, but the engine block here is also diecast, a separate diecast piece. Well, what they did is they just replaced it with a chromed piece. So yeah, this is definitely higher budget than now. Although, this year they brought back the chrome engine on the earlier deco, but only on some. You'll see there's like a variation this year. You either get the chromed motor here, or you get the diecast version. All right, next we're gonna go with, so this is fun stuff. It's a messed up card, which means that it's cheap. It's great for me because then I just remove it. So this is the Lotus Esprit S1, and this is the car from, yes, as it says here, James Bond, The Spy Who Loved Me, my favorite James Bond film. Right, here it is now. I want it because in my collection, I have the premium one, which came out last year or the year before. So here it is. And I was wondering, is there enough variation between the two at first glance? And there is. I mean, the whites are different, but it's just that the deco changes or the additions are very apparent right off. Of course, the black is darker, but it's more of like having the details, which are quite easy to see. So yeah, I do collect this casting. Good stuff. All right. Where we go? We're gonna go, oh, you know what? I'll show you this, which is pretty cool. So this here is a box I found. It was a KB Toys exclusive. I mean, you could see it there, but yes, KB Toys exclusive. And it came out in the year 2000. By the way, fun fact, it's $7.99 on special. By the way, this is expensive. $8 in the year 2000 for, and by the way, all this is like 2 cars, okay? For 2 cars is kind of crazy. This is like high end for that. If you're wondering what that is, the price today would be about $13, but you're paying $13 for 2 cars, and that's on special. So I'm assuming it'd be more like 15, 20. All right, and here it is. This is the surf crate. As Cast and I collect, same reason like I'm showing you with the rigor mortar and with the Mad Fast, there is a difference to how it looks like these days. Most people in my collection have the treasure hunt because there was like a pink treasure hunt that came out recently enough. And you'll see that the surfboard is the same piece as the interior because it's the same element of the casting. In this case though, both of these, it's different color. It's a separate piece, which you can even remove. I'm not going to try to do it, but it is removable. While it looks like it's glued here, it's not. All it is, it's just held up by some string. And now I'm debating whether I should remove them or not. See, it's just this. So here they are. What it is you've got that year's edition, and you've got a like Zamak version. That's cool stuff. This is like Zamak before Zamak was a thing. Yeah. And I was able to get, if you want to see what I'm talking about, I was able to get another one of the same ilk where the inside is a different color. All right, this is from 2000. Where am I not? Oh, 2001. All right. Here it is, the surf crate. Oh, and this was part of, I'm just curious, this was part of what? Oh, I don't see a designation for the subline. All right, surf crate. Pretty cool stuff. You got a really interesting dragon here. That's a cool deco. And yeah, it's been oxidized a bit at the bottom. But that's fine. It's just time. Let's see, can I, yeah, here it is, see? You can remove the surfboard. It's its own piece. And inside, see, yeah, there you go. Just reinsert it. There you go. So that's some more for my collection. We'll do that for now. All right. Let's see. Oh yes, this is fun. Okay, so this is first edition from 2008. This is the Urban Agent, and what sucks is that this casting's still around sometimes, but like the whole point of it is now neutered. So what it does here is that you've got it shoots a missile. So like, check it out. There you go. It's really cool. It's 2008, so I would have thought that maybe it was 2001 or 2000 or 1998 when because cars like this would not be allowed today. Just poke their eyes out with this thing. And it's got some force. Got some force. Oh, you know what? Here. We'll have some fun, okay? I've got an idea here. All right, let's see how that goes. Okay, Urban Agent, do your worst, okay? So how's it go against Brainiac? No, that didn't work out. And against the Flash. All right, some power there. All right, so that's Urban Agent. And yes, as you can guess now, nope, it's been shut tight. This thing is just part of the interior. No, interior or base, I forget. There we go, Urban Agent. That's awesome. Very, very happy about this. All right, let's have some. Let's go crazy. So this is the classic series. I love this series, and yet I think it's being like really hoarded, or the people who, you know, the collectors who have it just are holding on to it. Because unlike other series, I rarely see it on Marketplace, especially not for these models, or the ones that collect like the Hooligan or Bone Shaker. Yeah, it's usually for like lots of Mustangs instead. Anyways, so we'll go with this one. This is the 1958 Corvette, and I did get a Corvette at the show. It's the same one, but we'll see how it differs here. So there you go. Ah, this is beautiful stuff. How you feel it? And yeah, it's very different than this feeling, because you've got the base that is metal as well. I didn't realize I had a metal base. Oh, I see. They all have metal bases in this series. That's something. Okay, so it's metal bases and Spectraflame paint. That's wonderful. Yes, this one has a feature with the opening hood. That's why I collect this casting. Oh, wow. This feels very premium, even though it doesn't have real rider tires. But yeah, that's right. Diecast body and chassis. Wow. Ooh, I'm hooked. I gotta get all. I gotta get them all. All right. Now we got the 58 Impala. Interesting. So this is the 58. The one we had before here is the 59. It's a very different. No, it's not. Yeah, it's slightly different backside. You see where they're. You see the progression. All right. Actually, it should be like this. 58, 59. Interesting stuff. And then the GT40, which is just gorgeous. It looks like a treasure. It really does. It's beautiful, the Spectraflame paint. Wow. Guys, I'm so happy to have this in my collection. And also, I'm happy to take it out of the box. Look, let's just see. I couldn't tell how, yeah. Okay, so that's in the box. And now look at the beauty of taking it out. There, look at all that shine. You know what it feels like? It feels like Indiana Jones holding up that idol. It's for me right now. Oh, this is great. Wow. Wow. All right, the rest won't be as cool, but we'll get through it, okay? So we're gonna go with a Shelby Cobra. This is from 2010. And the reason I wanted it is because at least then it still had, it should. It has an opening hood. It does. Well, you know what? We're not going to mess with it. We're going to leave it as such for now. Maybe later I'll do something. You know what's cool? So even though it has that racing livery, it still does have paint applications for the headlights. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful casting. One of my absolute favorites in my collection to collect. All right, then we've got the Thomasina. And it's fun, guys. For Canadians who remember, like from back in the day, it's from Zellers. Yeah. For Americans that know that was a very famous Canadian chain. All right. It was like a comparator to Sears. Okay, so this is the Thomasina 3. And while it is its own car, it started off, it uses a Ferrari engine. Yeah. The whole basis of the car is Ferrari, and currently the only one they made resides at the Ferrari Museum. So yeah, they made a few of these. A few of these decos. They only made one car of this. All right, so this is another one. All right. I'm gonna go with a 55 Chevy. Decent enough. Yeah, you remember last year? I had a really cool deco last year. There you go, looks like this. And now we'll put it back. Just a few more. So we got the 67 Camaro. You'll see the theme. here with the other ones that I liked. This one's got the opening hood, and it doesn't anymore. So I collect the ones that do. I mean, I'll collect the ones that are coming out still now. There's one coming out this year again. It's gold. That's fun. But like, I do like the opening hood, so I try to get as many as I can. And then we've got, I was able to pick up some Ford deliveries here, and we've got another one here. I like those 30s cars. Oh, and if you're curious why the 55 Chevy is so important on Hot Wheels, because Hot Wheels is all about speed, and that was the first successful Chevy to come with the optional V8 engine. All right, so very powerful. Yeah, here it is. Oh, that's cool. That's for mail delivery. Makes sense. Yeah, the reason I like this one is because it's got a metal base and a metal body. All right, and the last thing is the Mattel Dreammobile. There you go. And on this note, I wish you all a wonderful day, guys, okay?